It was early morning in London when Prime Minister Cameron arrived to give his long-awaited speech.
I believe something very deeply, that Britain's national interest is best served in a flexible, adaptable and open European Union, and that such a European Union is best with Britain in it.
That means negotiating a looser relationship with the European Union at a time when many of its members are moving toward closer integration, and then putting the plan to a vote by the British people. France's Minister for European Affairs spoke for many of his colleagues on the continent.
We can say to the United Kingdom that Europe needs strength, coherence and cohesion, and you cannot have an à la carte Europe.
Mr. Cameron also faced domestic criticism for his decision. In Parliament, opposition leader Ed Miliband.
He's going to put Britain through years of uncertainty and take a huge gamble with our economy.
Even Mr. Cameron's coalition partner, Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg, was critical.
Years and years of uncertainty because of a protracted, ill-defined renegotiation of our place in Europe is not in the national interest because it hits growth and jobs.
Mr. Cameron says the uncertainty is there anyway, and his approach will at least provide an endpoint for it. But Europe expert Ian Begg at the London School of Economics says the changes Mr. Cameron wants are minor, and he's concerned that such issues, blown out of proportion, are risking Britain's place in an economic and trade pact that it needs.
I think it'd be damaging to Britain because being inside the big tent in this increasingly hostile global world is better than being on your own.
Begg says the prospect of failed negotiations or a no vote by the British people creates considerable risk that the process Prime Minister Cameron began Wednesday will eventually usher Britain out of the European Union. Pessin, VOA News, London.